Para com isso, ela comeu azedo, né?
Não é capaz dela gostar.
Come isso aí.
Não é capaz dela gostar.
Coitada, ela vai. É gostoso? Ela gostou.
Eu também gostei, não é ruim não.
Eu acho que o que eu peguei era apimentado de vocês.
Eu peguei o de limão.
Não, eu tô apimentado, mas...
Então você pegou o rosa. O rosa deve ser mais.
Queimou meu suco agora. É ruim? Joga fora. Falei que era ruim.
Oi?
Alice. Não, esse aqui não come não, Alice. É ruim. Esse aqui eu vou comer, sério, irmão. Esse é o picante. Não dá esse pra mim não, esse aqui que eu comi, ó.
É o verdinho? Uma pirulito, ó. É de pra caralho, hein?
Ué? É horrível. Isso aí. Mais isso aí pra gente pegar.
Tadinho da Alice. Ah,
É horrível. Vai ver que eu estou botando água no torneiro agora.
Ah, você ficou se goste.
credo.
Fala aí, tu não acreditou?
Não, acreditei, mas fazia tempo que eu não chupava o chiclete assim, mano. Deixa ele, esse é lixinho. Ó, pega o pirulito aí, ó. Agora deixa eu para concentrar aqui.
Corinthians, definitely a team that seems upwardly mobile. Their exploits so far this season have granted them the chance to prove just that, and with plenty of games left. This is a test that they ought to pass with flying colours, but, of course, their opponents have ambitions of their own. Well, it was 2014 that... Oh, here's a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's in on goal. Oh, shot at goal! And he nearly went all the way.
To score effective with the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Rabiot, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Messi has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got the shot away! Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that.
He's had a hit! And he gets... In he goes again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Nossa, como teve isso aí, mano.
Valverde. Corinthians are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Son Heung-min. So we're still where we started right now. Robertson. And it's Salah. He's found a way through. Back when it goes. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Corinthians! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. But face to face with the tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the
Israel,
direction he needed.
beleza, mano?
Look, the defending wasn't too clever
Vamos
on
jogar
that
o
last
fute.
chance. The cross had to be denied. Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Picks Mohamed Salah. Is chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've...
Decent hit!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Half an hour played now. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Great hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
Mas é só segunda-feira, né, moleque? Só segunda-feira, né? Ah, tá.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. There's a searching pass. Great chance!
É.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now there's a fine ball, and the finish! Fagioli. Corinthians heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Messi! And more, and more, and more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Corinthians clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Son Heung-min and Caicedo. Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Akanji. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes in for the header. It's a goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Corinthians are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager has a goal!
Oh, there was plenty on that.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it's certainly paid off so far.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Fagioli. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Valencia. Can he put it away? It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. But it's Salah! And that is faded wide.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Valverde. Valencia! It's in! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Son Heung-min. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Aim forwards. Mucci. Messi. Corinthians claiming a corner. The referee concurs. Corinthians have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. There's the hit! And again! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be danger here.
He's found a way through. Valencia. There's the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And it's Valencia. Mohamed Salah. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Salah. Oh, good ball. And the shot! No, it's wide.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Deftly away. Mucci. Now it's Valencia. He is through here. Can he finish? And he's missed it.
Valencia put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Camisa 8, camisa 7, deixando o campo para a entrada de
Donnarumma gets it away.
23, camisa 18, substituição em andamento.
He's gone for goal! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
In with the challenge. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal, and he's managed to get free. Could move up a gear here. De Arrascaeta. He has found the way through. Can he finish? He scored! And he is away. The launch of a brand new hero.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Aos 35 minutos do segundo tempo,
And it's
pelo
Son Heung-min.
Deixa o verde. O rosa pode jogar.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a sharp pass. No, that's been intercepted. Oyarzabal. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's one-on-one, surely, real chance! No mistake! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. He's had a shot! And he's steered it beyond the post. And they win it back again. And it's Messi. Rabiot. It's Rabiot!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
De Arrascaeta. De Arrascaeta. Purring. De Arrascaeta! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's bustling through here. Hits one. Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team.
Corinthians can't afford to celebrate now, having secured promotion out of this division. They have the luxury of trying something entirely new. But of course the fans still demand a result. Can the players and their intense-looking captain oblige? Sao Paulo, of course, one of the centres of football in Brazil, and the Estadio Morumbis, a mighty venue befitting that status.
And already we're underway here.
Two tribes going toe-to-toe. And that could set him on his way. Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time it is it's Modric! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well, the ball's gone astray.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Calhanoglu, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he's going for goal! And he thumps it clear. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way. Mbappe! In for the pieces! Goal! Corinthians! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A 1-0 lead established. Well, that gives big chance. Must be! So much. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Modric. Sao Paulo look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
He's had a shot! Modric. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's in plenty of space here. Mohamed Salah. Messi, and Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Modric. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He won't be happy with that one. Calhanoglu. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a lovely, neat pass. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Salah. Now it's Messi. Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's a fine interception. Donnarumma gets good distance on it. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Neymar.
Corinthians can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Messi. Mucci. Messi. Great chance! It's... Oh, what has happened here? Robertson. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. Now the finish! Cleared away. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
Mbappe can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Neymar. Looks for the finish. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. This possibly the last play of the half. And the keeper beats it away. And here's a chance. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Corinthians leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Teremos uma substituição.
Here we go again then. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. The message is clear, none shall pass.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into...
Oh, he's been caught napping! He's got the shot away!
Corinthians are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a shot! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Sao Paulo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Done delicately. Goes long and straight. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Corinthians! And they're back in front.
Corinthians clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Corinthians go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Mbappe. Mucci. He's having a go. He's got a goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Corinthians with 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pass is just off target. Robertson. Corinthians perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That pass has been well intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's found a way past. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mbappe. Mucci. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Neuer deals with it effortlessly. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. He's had a hit! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Football.
Sao Paulo have their third corner.
Camisa 10.
And the header!
Deixando o campo
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
23.
Sao Paulo get their fourth corner. Sao Paulo awarded another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Valencia. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Rabiot should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Corinthians have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
There's the shot! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Sao Paulo give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Mbappe!
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Van Dijk. I think we're just about done here. He's one-on-one! Great hit! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. He could be in here.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So that's it. It is all over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Corinthians really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result...
Que delícia ficou isso aqui, mano. Quer que eu faça um recheio aí? Não, mas porque ia fazendo e separava, né? Ah, dá um controle de rosa aí pra mim. Tem pão.
Oi, tia. Tá bom. Aí minha mãe falou com a Maria lá, ela falou que segunda-feira ela manda o dinheiro. E a gente tá se programando aqui pra poder mudar, né, no sábado, porque como eu vou trabalhar durante a semana, aí também tem a semana toda pra poder arrumar as coisas aos poucos, sem pressa. Aí segunda-feira já comprei o saco, né?
Uhum.
Agora é muito bom. Parece muito bom agora.
Não, é como se fosse na segunda-feira.
O quê? Nada, hein?
É, então,
Depois eu levo.
O quê?
me ajuda ela, só deixa.
Arruma ele lá aqui. Olha aqui, ela vai lá.
Well, of course, there are few feelings in football better than that which accompanies promotion. The non-stop torrential outpouring of good feeling is the perfect overture to today's proceedings. You would be hard-pressed to find a happier place than this, anywhere, anytime. Everything here truly black and white. Alvinegro, as the locals call it, inside this most impressive arena of football. The Arena MRV in Belo Horizonte. The action has already started. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
There's no shortage of great fullbacks in the game today, but Robertson really is among the very best. Some true legends of the game have sung his praises, and I can't disagree. Pace, directness, distribution are all his outstanding qualities, and he does it time and time again.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. McTominay. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Messi. Neymar. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That has been knocked clear. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That has not gone well. It's Salah! Goal! Corinthians! Corinthians take the lead! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Corinthians have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Mbappe. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. He's got away. Cross goes in there. Terrific header. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Atletico Mineiro looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team.
Now the finish! Has another go! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Approaching the half-hour mark. And here's Yamal. That's a good run he's making there. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Mohamed Salah, given the lift of his goal. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Carries far too far and out of play. Gabriel gathers from the goal kick.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Super find. Has a goal! In for the pieces! And he hits the net! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Corinthians are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of mood.
Mbappe! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Caught offside that time. McTominay. Messi. And they win it back again. Mucci. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He can run onto that. Mbappe. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Corinthians sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
A gente tá devendo pra ela aí do leite condensado. Tá. O que foi, Leonardo? Tira a camisa.
Substituição no time do Atlético Mineiro.
Tá pouco.
Underway again.
Neymar. Camisa
Alexander-Arnold
18.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Camisa 5.
Oh, super ball! Oh, the ball's run loose here. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Atletico Mineiro have the chance to go the other way. And that has put paid to that. Foden. Oh, that's delightful. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And that should get the job done. Oh, he's in! The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Robertson has it out wide and in space. That's a decent clearance. He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now the ball in.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 44.000.
Mohamed Salah and the shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold is fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Corinthians are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was... Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Corinthians just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now that's well seen too. That's a good ball played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Foden. Corinthians still have the cards to affect this game. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. It's a pretty loose pass.
Mbappe, they want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
No, that's been intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Foden. Oh, he's found some space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
Corinthians have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Big chance! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was
Elas estão
immaculate.
esperando.
A case now of complete control. So 3-0 now, surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played. And he's there to belt it away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Suarez. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there's the clearance.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Picked out brilliantly. Not the most accurate pass. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mohamed Salah taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. And what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Pega, Leonardo. Vai digitar, meu.
Definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack.
Corinthians take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club. A club and the finish! Goal! Sao Paulo! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. It's a sweet ball, that. Not the most accurate pass. Sao Paulo looking to pass their way through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Corinthians clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And he was quick to react. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Corinthians! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Face to face with the keeper. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Corinthians presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Corinthians go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Mbappe. Big chance, corner. Corinthians with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's in! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Corinthians present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The ball is on the spot, here we go. And Neuer pulls off a sensational save. Out again for a throw-in.
Well, that was well
Tá,
positioned.
Leonardo, agora deixa o pai jogar.
They can't hurt with
Precisa
their
concentrar
backs
aqui,
to
na hora
goal.
que você tá jogando lá, você pede pra ficar quieto.
So now the finish! No mistake! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
This is threatening to become a really good game. And it's been given away. And he's managed to get free. Can he put it away? A wonderful effort all by himself.
You can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
That pass isn't the best. Oscar. Sao Paulo finding their passes. Messi. There's the hit! Oh, taken with style. What's more they've done it, they just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
And yes, it's him again. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. He's onside, and he's found a way past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
There's the shot! Goal! Sao Paulo! And the comeback is complete.
Leonardo, vai brincar, cara. Porque quando você tá jogando, eu não fico em cima de você. O que você falou ontem? Pra deixar quieto, então? Vai pra lá, aposta.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's in on goal.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Now Mbappe. Rabiot. Offside that time. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we hit half-time. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to... Can he finish? Son Heung-min. Oh, well played. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, shoot. And the shot!
A bola passa em cima do goleiro.
What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they're back on the ball again. Oscar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's shifting through the gears here, and he was alert to it. Now there's a fine ball. Son Heung-min!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Foi nada, foi gol, caralho.
And here's the
Ah,
start.
sabe que é desse
Knocks him
jeito?
off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh dear, less said about that pass, the better. Well read, nice interception.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Messi, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! Goal! Corinthians! What a turn of events! We have a match here, all right. It is an epic. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Corinthians take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Big chance! That's another chance! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Corinthians perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's picked his way through. Belts one. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Fagioli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Fagioli does really well to win the ball
Falta
there.
no visão.
Fagioli. He's in here! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Fechando o campo para a entrada de camisa 23, camisa 21.
Fagioli. Corinthians have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Fagioli. Goalkeeper's ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Chance to shoot. De Bast gets rid without sophistication. Well, there's the clearance. Taken back almost at once. He's going to be disappointed with that. Deftly done. Koke calmly anticipates. Just 5 minutes left.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And no, that was never going to make it. Very much into the last knockings. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
2 minutes to be added on. And here's the chance to counter.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Corinthians have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. They managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And all the...
de lá, filha. Não tem nada lá. Que cheiro. Cadê teu macarrão? Cadê teu macarrão? Já comeu?
Well, these are, of course, early days, but we're in the unusual position here, potentially, of witnessing a team achieving their ultimate aim already. A win is what they need, and they certainly appear intent on getting it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Corinthians come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. That's really well manoeuvred. That is good alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Now there's a fine ball. Well, that's an inviting ball. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe! Mbappe! Well, what a be quick to recover this. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. He's in! Mbappe! And it's come back out to him. It's off target and by quite a way.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
He's got away.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Could move up a gear here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. And no, that was never going to make it.
Mbappe, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And he was alert to it. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Valverde. That has been slung wide. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Zinchenko gets over and intercepts. Salah, and the counter is on. Neymar is onto it in a flash. He's found a way through. Neymar on a charge down the left. Aim forwards. And the pass is intercepted. Valverde. He is through. Valverde! Opts to play it back. That's tidy. Bruno Fernandes. Now who's going to be first to this?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Mbappe. That has not gone well. Valverde. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. This might... Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Neymar! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. He's had a hit! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Palmeiras have their second corner now. Alexander-Arnold goes short. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now he's off and running. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! Superb goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Now it's Mbappe. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think starting this half in...
And another try! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Neymar. Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Neymar. And he's picked out the run. It's run loose here.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Mbappe, he has found the way through. Oh, it's just a little long. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Neymar.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mucci. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mucci is offering a right smile there.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. And the counter is on. Now then. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's picked his way through.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
great ball, and he's in here. Now it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Oh, he's found him in space. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Corinthians are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Oh, what a ball, he's in here! Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That'll be a throw-in.
Teremos uma substituição.
Some resolute defending there. Valverde. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Zinchenko. Bruno Fernandes, looking understandably energised after his goal. This is promising. Driving through... Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, it has been a very watchable, sometimes rather desperate contest. Understandable, one supposes, when considering what's at stake
Well,
here.
Peter, as you said, this is huge. Could do with more intensity and purpose, though, if they're looking to turn this around.
Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, super find.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
De Arrascaeta does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Brozovic. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Palmeiras clearly now in lead preservation mode. And the referee brings it to a close. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's